What is going on, you guys? I hope you're all having an embraceful day. Today we're going to be installing something that I've been wanting to install in the car since we got the exhaust done, the axle back, the dual tip axle back. And I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, what could that be? Carbon fiber diffuser. Heck yeah. I've waited so long just to get this diffuser put onto the car. The only reason I went dual tip exhaust, was because I wanted to run this diffuser. If you guys have been following the channel, the Rocket Bunny videos for a very long time, you guys will know I made this piece out of pure fiberglass, as you guys can tell, pure fiberglass. And I just made a mold out of the Carbonari rear bumper. I made the mold, I had to plug up that exhaust hole, and I came up with this piece right here. Then I went to go get it sent out to get it made in carbon fiber, which I'm not too happy about the finish and whatnot. Yes, it's glossy and whatnot, but there's some imperfections that I find unattractive. But other than that, mainly the sole purpose of this video is just to get this diffuser installed onto the car, just to kind of see what that's going to look like, because I mean that was my basic whole dream, was to get a carbon fiber diffuser down there. That way it's all blended in together. We'll have a carbon fiber diffuser here, the carbon fiber trunk, and then the wing that we're missing, the blade, is in carbon fiber as well. So I kind of wanted that theme of black, and black in the middle, and that's the only reason why I went dual exhaust as well, middle exhaust as well. But unfortunately, yes, I am going to be selling it, unfortunately, because I have bigger and better things planned. Because I saw some, I'm going to explain it a little bit later on down the video, because I do want to show you guys other things that I have for sale, and if you guys are interested. But for now, let's get started with the install. Let's get this diffuser put onto the car. We do got to remove the bumper in order to get this diffuser installed. So let me get to removing the bumper. Something that I do want to mention now that I'm removing the bumper, these quick latches on this side have given me such big issues with trying to get the buttons to be pressed and get the whole bumper to get released. And the reason for that is because my rear portion of my car is all smashed in. I mean, it did get brought out and whatnot. Since my car is a salvage title, when I bought the car, it got hit on this side. It got repaired when I bought it, but it has been hit on this side, as you guys can tell, which kind of warped this panel that's right here, so it doesn't fit perfectly how it's supposed to. So I couldn't get the locking nuts that go in front and the ones that go in the back to perfectly sit into place, since this is kind of bent and whatnot, this one as well. So I had to weld them in. But that has kind of given me problems as well, because I don't know what's the reason for that, why the quick latches have given me trouble when pushing the buttons. I mean, they're able to be removed, but it just gives me issues. The way that it's supposed to be is kind of like this side, where it's perfectly flat, and you can put that washer in the front and that washer in the back. So maybe later on down the line, maybe I'll have to cut this piece right here and weld on something straight. That way we can use those nuts on the front and the back. Also, I don't even think I mentioned it to you guys. This is just recent. I installed this tent that you guys see right here. It's 10 by 30 feet. The car sits perfectly inside. Now I don't have to worry about all the bird shitting, because if you guys see right here, I mean, there's a whole bunch of bird shit, and I used to like shit on the car, shit on all the stuff that I have here. As you guys can tell on the table, there's bird shit that would like slide through and whatnot. But now, I mean, it looks completely fine now. Just to give you guys a better perspective, look how long it is. Something that I do plan on doing is putting like another little shade right here. That way, no bird shit right here on this section. But I mean, it's coming along. I have big plans for this place right here. This is gonna be my future garage, I guess you can call it. Garage goals. Maybe eventually, whenever I have enough money, whenever the time is, I'm not saying anytime soon, but completely build like a porch this way. That way I don't have to use something like this, something more sturdier all the way across and down. It'll be a lot nicer. Install a lift, put some good lighting right here and whatnot, put some ports of plugs and stuff like that. Just, this is gonna be all fixed up, make it look nice. This is gonna be where I work from. So I mean, it's coming along, it's looking nice, little by little. What I'm going to be using to attach the diffuser onto the rear bumper, I'm going to be using the Downstar hardware with a nut on the back, with the dress-up hardware. So you guys can tell this is all fender flare hardware, but it's going to give it that extra touch. Damn, that looks so good. Look at that. I'm so pumped on how this turned out. I mean, from making this from scratch, everything fits 100% perfect. Right here, it just needs like a little screw right here just to hold it down. But I mean, without the screw, I mean, it's pretty sturdy right here. On this side, it fit a lot better. But I mean, overall, the whole entire construction of this came out perfect. Like, the fins fit perfectly in here, fins fit perfectly in there, both of them. Everything looks symmetrical. The only thing, like I mentioned, when I went to go get this carbon fiber overlay, there is some spots that are a lot lower than others. I mean, you can see some imperfections right here. A lot of small little low spots that they could have fixed. A lot of little pinholes right here. It was lifted up. I put some resin in here just to kind of fix it, but it's kind of messed up right there, as you guys can tell in that angle. Right here, a couple pinholes. You can see where they put the fabric right here in the middle, which, I mean, when you're combining fabrics, two pieces, I mean, that's what you're gonna give. So that's not really big of an issue, but just all the pinholes that are right here, some pinholes on the side right here. Basically, there's a lot of pinholes, and there's some low spots, but I mean, it's not really noticeable unless you're like really up close. So now, since we got it installed already on the bumper, let's put the bumper onto the car, see how it's gonna match with the carbon fiber trunk. It's unfortunate that I don't have the spoiler right now. It's in my room. This will do for now, just having the carbon fiber trunk, trying to get a general idea of how it will turn out. That looks so good. You can kind of not even tell because of the shadows, but damn. See if I can show you guys a little bit better, like that, sort of. You guys can see it like that. Dude, it looks so sick. I'm so pumped on how that looks. Look at that. This angle right here makes it look so good. Just missing the spoiler, and of course all in one color. But I mean, that install took, I mean, not that long at all. And with the bolts right there, the downstar, maybe if I get some black bolts, that way it's not that noticeable. But I mean, overall, I'm really pumped on how this came out. Look how perfect on the holes they are. I mean, everything overall just looks so good. Coming from something that was nothing. It's unfortunate that I am going to be selling it, the axle back and the diffuser. Either if you want the diffuser, or if you want the axle back, or if you want both of them together. Unfortunately, I am, like I mentioned, I am going to sell it. I do have something else in mind that I want to do. I just saw it like a couple months back. I've seen it done on the car that's meant for, but it just really, like, I don't know, it's something about it just really caught my attention. And as much as I love this setup right now, how it is, I need to lean towards that, because the way that my car is built, wide bodied and whatnot, this diffuser makes it look like it's actually meant for the car because of everything that I'm doing with the crazy arrow and everything like that. I mean, this one's subtle, not too extreme. And you can even add another diffuser under this. This is just like a subtle type diffuser, not one of those aggressive diffuser where they're like just ABS plastic fins on the bottom. Coming from the TC, which is a passenger side exit exhaust, it doesn't look bad at all having a center exhaust. I mean, to me, I think it even looks a lot better having a center exhaust than a single exit exhaust. So if you guys are interested, it is gonna be up for sale. It is a one of a kind. No one else has it like this. There's no other TC that has something like this, because I made this completely from scratch. And I'm not even selling it for that expensive at all. For what it is, fiberglass and carbon fiber diffuser with the axle back. The axle back alone cost me over $230, I believe it was. It's from a 350Z. I just left the resonator out and whatnot. And it comes with the V-band on the other side. Let me see if I'm able to show you guys. It comes all that, goes like that, and it goes up to a V-band. You get the hanger right there where it's going to connect to, and I mean, all you have to do is just add another V-band. So the axle back is going to be sold for whoever wants it. I'm going to sell it for $150. The diffuser, I'm going to sell it for $200. You guys pay shipping if you want to ship to you. And also, getting this diffuser overlaid with carbon fiber. Paying someone to do this, I think it was like almost around 200. Not 100% sure. So I found the email right here, how much it was going to cost to get it overlaid with carbon fiber. As you guys can tell, $200 just to get it overlaid with carbon fiber. So you guys are getting a really good deal. And I think just the overlay process, I'm selling it for a lot cheaper than what it took me to buy the material and to make it all sandpaper and stuff like that. So I mean, overall, this is a really great deal. The only thing you do have to worry about, if you have a Kaminari rear bumper, it's going to sit perfectly fine. All you have to do is just cut the hole right there that goes in the middle. It fits up perfectly onto these side pieces right here. As for a stock rear bumper, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to fit. So you might want to think about it or even take the gamble of doing it. If you guys want to hold off on it, this is what I'll do. I'm going to buy another rear bumper, a stock rear bumper for the TC, and I'm going to try and see how this fits onto there. That way, if there's anyone with a stock bumper wants to buy this, you guys won't have to go through the hassle of, is it going to fit or is it not going to fit? Not going through that hassle, buying it, and then, oh man, it doesn't fit. What am I going to do with it now? Sure, you'll have a one-of-a-kind diffuser and exhaust, but I know that's not what you guys want. You guys want to actually just run it on the car and not just have it around laying around. So if you guys hold off on that and don't want to buy it, or if you guys want to jump on it right now, I mean, who knows, maybe someone will buy it. If you guys want to hold off on that, I'll buy a real bumper like I'm saying, and I'll test it out sometime, maybe in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Not 100% sure when I'll do it, but I will test it out for you guys so you guys can know if you guys want to buy it or not. I'll have an email in the description down below. Now, jumping over to these other packages that I have up for sale. The other most expensive part that I have, that I originally wanted to run this muffler on my car, which is from Borla. This is one of their XR1, I believe. As you guys can tell, big old muffler. It didn't end up working out with this center exhaust, the one that I wanted to originally run it with, because it was too big and it just wouldn't fit. If you're going with a single exit exhaust, if you're gonna go with the original single exit on this side, it will fit. It will fit where the stock muffler would normally go, but since I was going down the middle, it wasn't gonna fit sideways or anything like that. So if you're planning on staying with the single exit on the side, on the passenger side, you can run this if you want it, or if you want to run it on any other car. This is just a universal. It's not meant for the TC or anything like that. It's just universal. It is a race performance muffler, I believe, or something like that. I don't know, but it was back ordered when I ordered it, so I'm guessing these are really popular on their site and whatnot. So I have one here if you guys want it. I paid, see if I can find the email here, Borla. I just don't want to show my information, but you guys can see it's Borla right here. Focus. $346. That's how much it cost me to get this muffler. I'll sell it to you guys for $300. You guys save $40, $46. You guys pay for shipping if you guys want to pay for shipping, or if you guys want to pick any of this stuff locally. I prefer anywhere close to the Imperial Valley. That's where I live, or San Diego, LA area. So $300 for this muffler if you guys want it. I also have a V-band, a 3-inch V-band if anyone wants to buy it. Then this isn't really car part related, but this is something that I only used like twice because then my GoPro broke, and I didn't end up buying another GoPro. I ended up buying this camera, which is Sony RX100 Mark V, and I don't plan on buying another GoPro anytime soon, so I only used this like about twice. So this is a gimbal, usually meant for like cars and stuff like that, so it has GoPro mounts and stuff like that. Pretty much all brand new stuff. It comes with the two sets of batteries, this one, and the other ones are in here. The charger, all the cables and whatnot are in here. I mean, pretty much how I bought it, that's how it comes. So if you guys are interested, I mean, hit me up. This runs for about, right here, usually runs for $200. It's currently on sale right now, so if you guys want to buy a new one, it's $169 on Fayotech's website. I'll sell it for $120. I mean, I've only used it twice. $120, and you guys can have this gimbal for your GoPro stabilizer and whatnot. So let me know if you guys want this. Now moving over to this box, I have these old Halos. These are the first generation Halos that I was going to be running originally on the car, but then when they came out with newer ones, I ended up picking up those. So the only reason I didn't like these, well, it's not that I didn't like them, it's just the other ones looked a lot better. But These, you can see the LEDs. The new ones that I have, you can't even see the LEDs inside the ring. But I mean, these work perfectly fine as the other ones. I mean, when they're on, you can't even tell the LEDs are there. They personally look a lot better to me. The only thing wrong with these is that on the 100s, the connector is this. I just cut it off because I needed it for something else. I don't remember for what. And these fit a little bit smaller than what you need for the TC. For the TC, you need 110. These are 100, so I kind of messed up on these as well. And plus, they don't sell these halos anymore, so you can't really pick these up anymore. But you can pick up the connector that you need in order to get these to work. You get the driver right here. You get these 60 and 80. These actually fit the headlight. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you guys. They fit this style of headlight. The headlight that has the 3, as you guys can tell, this ones, they look a little bit better. Sorry about all the bugs and whatnot, but they do look a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with these. These actually fit. Comes with the drivers and whatnot. And I wasn't going to be throwing in the controller because this controller, I don't know what happened to this controller. I used to run it on my car, but then I don't know if it's short-circuited or whatnot. And I mean, I don't have no use for it. If you guys can get it to work, you guys can have it. So you guys can have all these halos, all this stuff for, I would say, 50 bucks. You guys can have 50 bucks. I mean, I just have it laying around. I don't plan on doing anything with it. So if you guys want it, 50 bucks. I also have the stock TC radio. It's for a 2007 Scion TC. 5 bucks if you want it. I don't need it. Just taking up space. I also have this portion for a 350Z. It's ISR performance resonator. It's usually meant for the exhaust axle back that I have for the TC right now. When I bought them, they come together, and I mean, I don't need this piece right here. And you can run it for your 350Z. It comes with all the hardware and whatnot. So if you guys want this piece right here, 60 bucks, and it's all yours. You get, it's a 3-inch. I mean, basically meant for a 350Z. So if you have a 350Z, this is a perfect candidate for you guys. Or if you guys just want the resonator portion, you guys can use the resonator for your car. Any type of car you guys have. I mean, it's just a resonator. I also have my carbon fiber trunk up for sale without the garnish. Or if you guys want the garnish, you guys can pay for that as well. The garnish, if you guys just want to buy the garnish or you want it all together, the garnish runs for $220 off of Save on Carbon's website. That's where I bought everything, the trunk and this garnish piece right here. So I'll sell it for 100 bucks. 120 for the garnish piece if you guys want it. The trunk, $840. That's how much it costs. I remember shipping was like around $150, I believe. So it was almost a $1,000 part just for the trunk because the glass attaches to the trunk since it does have the trim all the way around, which is why I'm guessing it's so expensive. So once it's fixed, everything, there's no cracks or anything like that, this will be all primered up for you guys. The only thing that will be in carbon fiber will be the side pieces right here, which you can't even tell because the glass is connected to that piece. It doesn't come with the glass. You have to attach your own glass, but everything else will be repaired. These spider cracks right here, I'll try and fix it to try and preserve the carbon fiber. And if you guys want it like that, I'll show you, whoever wants to buy it, I'll show you guys what it looks like before I primer it up. And if you guys want it like that, or if you guys want it primered up, you guys will let me know, whoever wants to buy the trunk. The holes for my Kaminari spoiler will get plugged up as well. So if you guys want it, once it's all fixed and primered up, it'll be 500 bucks. If you guys want it as is, just for the trunk, of 350, you guys can have it. So it'll be a total of 470 if you guys want it just like this with the garnish. These two, take it off and I'll just give it to you like that. 470, it's yours if I made the math correct. Or if you guys want it repaired and primered up with the garnish, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the garnish, it just needs a little cleaning and whatnot. 620 for the carbon fiber trunk repaired, primered, and the garnish as well. The garnish will stay in carbon fiber, of course, so get it re-cleared and whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll keep you guys updated on everything, what else is up for sale, if it sells or whatnot, whatever is left. Actually, it's something else, not really looking forward into selling because this was my dream setup for my steering wheel. I am going to be selling the quick release. Try to take it off. I am going to be selling the Energy quick release, the gold portion of it. Unfortunately, it's kind of sad to say, but I saw something that I'm really interested in, a different type of quick release, so this will be up for sale. I'm thinking about the steering wheel as well. I mean, this is a really hard steering wheel to come by. It's from Grip Royal. I had to wait a really long time just for the steering wheel. I remember my parents got it for me for my birthday. But I don't know, I'm really thinking about going with the leather steering wheel. Not sure, the steering wheel is not up for sale yet. I'm still thinking about it because since it was a present, it's kind of sentimental. Not sentimental, but it just means a little, I guess you could say it's sentimental then. But anyways, the hub will be up for sale. Brand new, sells for 150 NRG. I mean, there's no scratches or anything like that. It's all pretty much brand new. I rarely take the steering wheel off, so I don't really touch it as much. But since it does go for 150, 70 bucks, if you want it, it's yours. It's for 70 bucks. But the steering wheel, I'm not 100% sure yet if I want to sell it or not. So I'll keep you guys up to date. If anyone wants the steering wheel, just let me know. Email me as well if you guys are thinking about buying it. I'm not sure if I sell it. I don't know how much I'll sell it for, because I don't even think Grip Royal has the steering wheel in stock right now. It's really, I think they sell out really quick, this steering wheel, this type of steering wheel. But I'll keep you guys up to date, keep you guys posted on the steering wheel. But for the NRG quick release, 70 bucks and you guys can have it. So as you guys can tell, I have a lot of things that I want to sell. The reason for this is because I have other things that I want to buy, and I don't have the money or the funds for that to buy right now currently. But by selling the stuff, I can make some wheel payments, a little bit more of wheel payment, and I can buy that diffuser that I'm talking about that I need. Unfortunately, when the carbon fiber trunk sells, I am going to be putting my stock OEM trunk. I think this is what I'm thinking, the reason why I'm selling it, and I just don't want to keep it. Once it gets repaired and whatnot, whoever buys it, the trunk and the hood is going to be one of the last things that I'm going to be doing for the car, since it's something that can be bolted on. It doesn't have to be custom fabbed or anything like that, like the wide body or the aero pieces and stuff like that. The diffuser, like the diffuser, I have to get it before the car gets painted, because before it gets painted, and if I scratch it after the car is painted, I start working on the diffuser, I'm gonna have to respray the rear bumper and whatnot. So the diffuser takes priority over the carbon fiber trunk or the carbon fiber hood that I want, because it's stuff that I can buy and I can bolt on easily. So that's the reason why I'm selling this stuff, along with it's cracked. And even though I know I can fix it and I can paint it, or I can maybe preserve the carbon fiber, there's other things that I need to buy and other things that I need to pay off and things like that. So fortunately, there are some things that I need to sell, and as much as I don't want to sell certain things, it's just what's best for me right now. So if you guys are interested, I'll have an email in the description down below, or if you guys want to contact me, send me a message through Instagram, so be it. You guys can send me a message there as well. I think the saddest thing that I hate to let go is going to be the carbon fiber diffuser and the axle back. I mean, I'm barely just got it installed on the car. I'm not going to be running the diffuser. I'm going to take it off right after this video, but I just really want to install it just for you guys, so you guys can see it. But I mean, that's one of the things that I'm least looking forward to getting rid of, because it's something that I worked towards, something that I made by myself, like from scratch, from nothing, from scratch. I'm really proud of that piece right there, the diffuser. The axle back, not as much as the diffuser, but I mean, combined together, I mean, it's really it comes together. They both complement each other. So I mean, that's gonna be one of the hardest things to let go. Everything else is not as hard, but that definitely will be hard. Other than that, that's where I'm gonna end today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the diffuser install. That's actually, that's one of the latest thing that I've installed. There's not really any installs that have been going on, just a lot of custom fab work. So I mean, I'm pretty pumped for that. But other than that, that's where I'm gonna end today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and embrace yourself, guys.